Hello and welcome to Jurassic Park. In all seriousness, I'm here in Bury, moving on towards Brean. So I thought I'd show you the path. On the way down there was a lot of caravan parks, so I'll show you where those are. There's a Pontins down here, there's also Unity Fire Holiday Park and there's Brean Theme Park, and there's a beach in that direction somewhere. Don't quite know how we'll get there, so I'll show you around everything that I see. Let's go for a walk. Well, I straight away come across this Barrow Dunes Local Nature Reserve. Ooh. Butterfly. That's a pretty butterfly. I can feel the wind picking up. There's one thing I know about the beaches in this area. They get very windy, so I apologise for wind sounds. That tree looks very dramatic. Oop, to the beach. I think we're heading in the right direction then. There's a path that goes that way. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the beach. And over in that direction, I don't know if you can see it, there's a gigantic observation wheel. It's probably not coming out, and in that, basically that direction is Brean Leisure Park or Brean Theme Park. It's fair to say the path from the main road down to the beach is quite long, but you get there eventually, and I think from what I can see, it's worth a while coming. So a bit like at Weston, obviously Weston's not far from here. There's dangerous sinking sand and mud exposed at low tide. So, a bit like Weston, considering it's all the way over there, we won't really be going near it. And if you've seen any of my previous videos from Weston, you might recognise that hill. This is the other side of it. Weston-super-Mare is the other side of that hill. That's called Brean Down. And it's a very clear day today. Very clear. This is the hill we came down. Nature reserve that we came down that path. I'm guessing there's probably another path up the other side, so I'm not going to go back up that one. But you can actually park on the beach here as well. As you can see, there's a car behind me, there's a few cars ahead of me. And there appears to be a lowly Wellington boot. Very colourful Wellington boot, but a Wellington boot nonetheless. You don't want to be that guy. Yeah, this is Barrow Beach. So to continue our tour of Brean and Bury, we're going to go back to the public footpath and back through the nature reserve and see where this path leads us. Like I said, I don't know where the caravan parks are here, so I'm just kind of following paths this way and that and seeing where they lead. There's that big wheel again. So clear today. That's not so great. So I wonder where we're going to end up following this path. Just now I'm heading in roughly the right direction. Provided I don't go turning right, then we're okay. I like that. It says, to the car park. These dunes nature are so large, they have to have signposts. So again, there's paths that go off in different directions. And this takes us to the car park. So the car park is just there. And probably not surprisingly, we come out opposite one of the holiday parks. In this case, it's Sandy Glade, the award-winning holiday park from John Fowler. So there's quite a few bus stops across this road, which does lead me on to talk, about how easy it is to get here from Weston. You just need to get the 20 and it drops off on one of the many stops on this road. Oh, there's another public footpath just through there. I'm not taking that one because a holiday park just about to come up. So I think it's probably the biggest one here. Hello. I don't know if you saw, there's a little birdie in there. Bumblebees are out tonight. Ooh, you're a big one. There's a horse. I am not going to enter because it does say it's privately owned. So as you can see on the right hand side is Unity Farm. There's a market today. Interesting. There's Unity Farm. And that's kind of what's there. I believe it's the largest holiday park in Brean. On the 5th of May. I love that little sign. Here, so into Barrow Beach. Car parking just down there. And Beachside Holiday Park. You can buy a caravan from Beachside for £10,995. I don't have that kind of money. I told you there was a lot of holiday parks on this road. Here's another one. Welcome to Bright Home Holiday Park. And we've now moved from Berry Beach to Brean. And what are we greeted with? Another caravan park. This time we've called it Dolphin Caravan Park. I never confident just to walk into a caravan park and walk around it. But oh my god. I may not be tempted to walk in, I've just seen they have this dolphin sculpture. You can see it from the entrance. I'll zoom in for you. Can you see it? I can't tell, it's too far away. There it is. And almost right next door, another one. Sunning Crest Caravan Park. So you can hopefully see the big observation wheel now. That's the 20, by the way, the bus we get to go back and to come here. It does look like a very well presented caravan park. This is Sunny Crest, by the way, and really cool mushrooms. I wonder if that water actually works. And as you see on the right, is Brean Leisure Park. I don't know, Brean Theme Park. Because Brean Theme Park is part of Brean Leisure Park. According to the website, they have over 40 attractions. So also in the Brean Leisure Park area. So that was Brean Theme Park in there. There'll be a video on this channel. It's either already up or it'll be up soon. That'll be on the channel. So you can have a little look at what's actually in there in more detail. But in this area you also have Brean Splash Water Park, which you can't see. There's a pavilion food court here, though that doesn't actually look open, so maybe ignore that. But I did see, when I was inside the theme park just now, a little market, so I'm just going to wander down here and see if I can see it. Another for the Grand Pier in Weston. Good pier. So yeah, there's a little market here. It's on a Saturday by the looks of it. We can do pork scratchings, sweets, that's what I'm talking about. Bags. They look cool. Get your sun cream. I literally thought it said blueberry waffles then for a second. That does not say bubble, it says bubble. It's actually quite a large market. Wouldn't expect that from inside. Wax melts by soup. It's like a little beachside market. Some toys, well, figurines. Nope, actually that's Lego. And your sun hats. I've lost mine, it's very annoying. Don't know where it's gone. More hats, clothes, bless you. Some flags, get coronation flags here apparently. Games, beach games. Tombola. I thought it was selling a TV then for a second. Some more colouring in sheets. And some donuts. Ooh, 2 for £2.50. That's wonderful. Donuts secured. So it's a nice little market. And to finish off this area is the tavern, the kind of restaurant. There's a couple of eateries, for want of a better word, in there. So the golf is £6 per person per round. And it does it very well themed with the interesting palm trees. So the thing that's frustrating about Brean Leisure Park, it feels like it fills in the entertainment gap here at Brean. Obviously you've got the Brean, it's all very natural and the beach, but there's not a lot to do on the main drag. There's just a lot of caravan parks. So the leisure park just kind of fills in that entertainment need for the area. Makes it more of a holiday destination. Of course the holiday parks themselves are going to have their own entertainment, but Brean Leisure Park fills in the daytime entertainment needs if you don't want to venture too far away from your holiday parks. Opposite Brean Leisure Park or theme park, we're going to head down this way. I think we've walked enough on the road for one moment. I don't think this path is quite as interesting as the last one. It seems to have just a fence on one side. You can see the signs of spring are in the air though. Fresh green growth. Interesting decor. I can hear the sea again. I'm pretty sure I could hear it already, but it's just become apparent. And again, there's another path up there. There's a interesting display of fence. And this is Brean Beach, bearing no resemblance to Barrow Beach whatsoever, of course. They are practically the same beach, just a bit further down, or nearer. And oh yes, definitely feel the wind here now. It's nowhere near as windy as I remember it being. I remember times when I was here when I was very young-ish, and we always had to bring a kite because the wind would be that strong down here. I think one of the advantages of this beach, the fact that it is so far away from the main road, and you've still got the dunes, it's very much more of a natural looking beach than say something like Western, which is very built up on the seafront. I think someone's planning a bonfire. I'm not sure if that's allowed, but I will say this beach smells very different from how Western smells or Cleveland. Cleveland and Western don't really have a beach smell, as I said before. Weymouth has a very beachy smell, and this smell of this beach, it's somewhere in between the two. It's not as strong as you'd get down in Weymouth, but it certainly has a smell here that isn't here in Western or Cleveland, which is strange because Western is literally just over that hill. I believe there's a fort on that hill on Brean Down. That whole area is owned by National Trust. It's much nicer walking on here than it is on the road, and much safer. Wonder what that is. It's saying we are open, whatever it is. Do you want to go have an investigation? I mean, I'm curious about that as well, but that seems to be a gate. Let's go and have a look. I'm curious. Ah, no it's not. Or maybe it is. It's... well, it's a bar. It's a beach bar. Cool. Oh my lord. That's wind. Look at that view though. But just where do you go? I suspect it's the holiday park that's up there. I suspect you probably get a key or something maybe. I don't know. I don't know. One thing is for sure, this beach is so huge. I don't think even on a busy day you'd have a problem finding somewhere to sit. I think it eventually becomes Burnham-on-Sea as well at the end. So you kind of got Brean here, then Bury, and then Burnham-on-Sea further on that way. I mean, like, it's so big, the ice cream vans drive up and down the beach rather than just having a fixed location. So I've enjoyed a little diversion on the beach. I think now it's time to rejoin the main road and show you the other caravan parks, because there's still a few of them to go. And virtually all of them have private access to this beach, which is probably what all those private signs were for. There's a little beach shop on the left selling your mega inflated balls, cider and fudge. Stardust Amusements. I don't remember this being here last time I was here, but that was quite a while ago, so I could be misremembering. Oh look, another holiday park. That actually has quite a large amusement arcade from here. I doubt I'd be able to film, so I'm not even going to try. It's like a fish bar over there. So for reference, generally speaking, attractions are on this side of the road, beach is on this side of the road. Oh, that's strange. That's like a climbing frame. Here's a bus stop. Look at, there's plenty of these. This is the Flamingo Inn. There's plenty of bus stops on this road, so no matter where you want to get off and continue your journey or you start your walk, there's plenty of options. There's Kinmore and Pinmore South Road, Brean, 20 yards. There's the Paddocks Holiday Park on that side. And if you're looking for your general supplies, there is a McCall's here, you know, for your essentials. If the holiday parks are too expensive, quite possibly, then you've got a McCall's just here on the left hand side. And oh look, what's this? It's another holiday park, Ocean Holiday Park. And apparently they have cash bingo every Wednesday, eyes down at 7 PM. There's the entrance to the paddocks. Guys, it's another caravan park. This time it's called the Warren. Okay, coming from the right hand side is Pontins. It does look like a very big park from here. More beach shops. Oh, it's actually called The Beach Shop. And then Carefree Amusements. There's actually two lots here. There's these ones and then there's these ones. I thought I was going to say Free Amusements, or maybe they're the same one. I think they're the same one. Carefree Amusements and Entertainment Centre. Yeah, that's probably the more familiar Pontins logo. So let's call this video Bus Stop Watch. Here's another bus stop. And on the holiday park, Yellow Sands Holiday Park. There's the Seagull Inn. Car's right in front of me, as probably the best free entertainment venue in the southwest. I was enjoying a donut and missed 3 Acres Caravan Park. Okay, we got it. There's another caravan park across the way. These donuts are very nice, by the way. Do you want to see another holiday park? Golden Sands, part of Holiday Resort Unity. Just down there. And on the right hand side, another caravan park, this time Brean Court Park Homes. There was a lot of walking just on a road, and I found this little beach footpath, so I thought we'd head back down to the beach and see just how far along the beach we actually are now. Don't see that very often. Oh, the tide seems to be more in now than it was just earlier. This path is a lot shorter to the beach than the other two paths we used. I still can't get over how natural this beach looks. I think it's so far removed from the road and have all their kind of leisure attractions are kind of off the main road rather than on the beach itself. It means the beach, I think I just said it earlier, it's very undisturbed. And like I said earlier, you know, we've come down about 3 times onto this beach, and every time there's hardly anyone here. That's how large the beach is. It's crazy. So if you didn't know, the English government are trying to set up a coast path around the entirety of the UK, a bit like the South West Coast Path is just for the South West, but it's kind of like for the whole country, to link up with the one in Wales and the one they're trying to complete in Scotland. The South West Coast Path is going to become part of that route, or is part of that route, but it's the first time I've actually seen mention of it out and about, here in Brean. Here's a sign, or a post, about the England Coast Path. So this is an information sign about the England Coast Path in this area, and it shows you the route to take between the 16th of April and the 15th of July, an alternative route between the 16th of July and the 15th of April. I guess that's to do with tide times and the water birds who feed here. So the riverbank route, which I'm guessing is this route here, I would guess is that bit there, maybe. Oh, maybe there, I don't know. It's closed in some parts of the earth to benefit local wildlife. That's good. And I haven't really been showing you huge amounts of the beach they walk along it, because I figure it's pretty much the same all the way down. So I'll probably join up with you again as I get nearer that more kind of settlementy area over there. It looks like something to explore over there, so I'll probably join up with you then. Impressive hole digging, whoever dug these. Good work. One thing I also noticed, the sand up here, well, maybe not here, but just a little bit further down, is quite compact and damp. So I imagine when the tide comes in, this probably comes up quite far. Just an observation. The wind has picked up again a little bit, so someone's able to do some wind sports. I heard about it being done on Western, but not seen it in person. So this is the first time I've seen this actually in person. There's another one down there. So now we're on the main part of Brean Beach. One thing I'm starting to notice is these signs on the paths, they've become less more dune-like and more like paths. So this footpath is to Warren Farm Static Park and Bunny's Supermarket. I'll just give you a quick peek at what they look like. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be a road and a caravan park. A bit like the last one. You'll see this part of the beach, these paths are a lot shorter and they're not going through a nature reserve anymore, so they're a bit less interesting. So there's the caravan park over there. I wonder where Bunny's Supermarket is. It must be around here somewhere. We've got synchronised kiteboarding now. As I'm sure you're now very familiar with, there are loads of caravan parks on this road. And the closer we get to Brean, or the more along Brean Beach we get, or the nearer to Western we get, the closer to the beach the caravan parks get. I think these houses are the closest we've come to being built up on the beach for all of this walk. The first time you see actual buildings rather than just dunes on the beach. It's a very small area, just this little bit here, and then it just returns to dunes again down there. Straight up ahead of us, I believe it's the National Trust car park, because the National Trust runs Brean Down, or looks after it. Probably more better word than run. So we're now exiting the car park on the beach here at Brean. As you can see, lots of cars. And at this point, we go from the dunes well and truly start going now. We enter rock territory. I'm taking note, the sand is very damp here, so I imagine the tide probably can come all the way up when it wants to. So bear that in mind. Up there is Brean Land Yacht Club, maybe. Again, private only access on there. This sign is starting to get a bit questionable at this point. We can see Brean Down coming into view now. I'm not entirely sure how you get up there. There's a National Trust car park around here somewhere. I think it's maybe over there. But I think it's almost time to turn around and call this walk at an end. It's been lovely though. I haven't been here to walk on the beach like this for years. I will say, it doesn't smell as much quite up here. It's odd. It was smelling, like I said earlier, it was smelling like a proper beach, or albeit a mild version of a beach. But here it's kind of not really got that much of a smell anymore. Can you imagine staying in those caravans? Just look how epic a view that is of the sea and the beach. Talk about beach access. I can't imagine they're very cheap though. And just like that, we have walked pretty much all of Brean Beach, a little bit of Berry Beach, past all the caravan parks, through the leisure park, and up to Brean Down. You can actually walk, as you can probably just about see the people on top of that hill looking over Brean Down over there. Can we get up from over there? Maybe that'll be a walk for another day if you're interested. Maybe up there and all, and I think I've seen people over the coast as well, so fort up there as well. So maybe that's for another day at some point. But if you would like to see what's behind that cliff, then check out this video here and I'll see you there.